More Texans are adopting clean energy, but before you buy in, here's a warning about solar panels. Hundreds of Texans are filing complaints with the state after they say some companies misled and misinformed them about their solar investment. CBS Austin's Melanie Torrey looks at the critical questions you need answers to before you sign a contract with a solar company.
They made it sound so great. So we did it.
We met Wayne and Renee Morgan on the day their solar panels were being temporarily removed. They needed a new roof following damage from a recent hailstorm. The couple called CBS Austin frustrated because their solar company said they couldn't remove the panels for 6 to 9 months. They hired someone else to take them off, but that was just the latest hurdle in their ongoing struggle.
I wish I would have done more research.
The Morgans say a sales rep told them investing $50,000 in solar would lower their electric bill, and a hefty tax credit would help offset the cost.
When I initially got the contract before signing it, it showed where the payments would go up, and I was like, look, if that's the case, I don't want to do this. I'm backing out. I'm not signing it. And he's like, no, you're going to get this big tax credit and it's going to be $12,000 and you can put that towards what you owe and then your payments won't go up.
A conversation Renee shows us she still has in writing. But the Morgans later learned they weren't eligible for the tax credit, and now they're stuck paying over $200 per month for solar panels with an electric bill that hasn't budged one bit.
And I get that, I signed that contract and we're liable for this money. I get that. I understand that. I'm not disputing that. That was my stupidity. I should have done my research. I should have stuck to my guns.
The company they used is called Lumio, well known for making door-to-door sales in Texas. A records request CBS Austin filed with the Texas Attorney General's office returned more than 20 complaints against Lumio last year. Consumers alleging false statements, gross exaggerations, and guarantees of 30% tax credits. We contacted Lumio directly. They told us they cannot guarantee tax credits and do state that in their contracts. They also said they were taking the Morgans' allegations seriously and have opened an internal investigation.
The consumer is stuck with their prior electric bill plus a loan, and they have a greater liability than they ever had before.
Texas attorney Charles Moster has 88 clients in lawsuits against various solar panel companies and lenders. He says solar is great, but you shouldn't enter into business with just anyone.
There are tax credits, but not everyone qualifies for them, and you really need to know that on your own ahead of time.
Absolutely. And if they say it's a refund, they're lying through their teeth.
Moster isn't taking new cases, but suggests the state attorney general's office should step in. A records request shows from 2020 through November of 2023, the number of complaints filed with the Texas AG about solar panels is rising. In the last year, dozens of states have taken action against solar companies. CBS Austin called and emailed the Texas AG asking, as more state attorney generals take renewed action against solar sales companies, what steps is Texas taking to protect consumers? 4 weeks later, we still had no response.
Why are we not protecting our people? What is going on behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, Renee was recently diagnosed with cancer, making the ordeal with the solar panels a burden she can't tackle alone.
I've had to pass things off to him because I can't do it. It's just too hard. It's struggling. And I know we're not the only people struggling. The economy is just horrible right now, but this is just added craziness we didn't need.
Melanie Torrey, CBS Austin News.
If you want to invest in solar, here are some things you should do first. Find out independently if you qualify for that federal tax credit. Verify whether your utility provider has a solar buyback program. And
some utility companies don't give you anything. It's a wash. If you just produce extra stuff that you don't use, then it's a big old thumbs up. You don't really get anything out of it.
Preston Prevost runs a solar maintenance and aftercare company. He's often meeting new clients who are disappointed with their solar output.
So I would attribute a lot of it to just ignorance and lack of education coming from the people that are actually selling you the system.
Lastly, regular maintenance and cleaning are necessary and often required in solar contracts, or any warranties can be null and void.
I just wish people knew that they need to have somebody local that they can call on and they can rely on to come out and basically handle any problems that come their way.